Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of MF3 Showcase. So today, you guys have seen some anime. I'm gonna do a little bit more today. I know that it gets some of my people a little upset, but we're gonna see if we can make you slide this one in. Really? So that's what I'm talking about right there, Stitch. You need to chill out. Right? We're eventually going to be doing stuff. We're eventually going to be doing some Disney, but today I'm going to be doing Demon Slayer. Right? It's an awesome anime. What are you talking about? Man, you and R2D2 got to chill out. Okay, R2, I'm going to try to do some Star Wars stuff, right? But today I'm just on an anime kick, right? Just ready to rock and roll, right? I mean, that's what I'm just doing. I'm just enjoying the time. So today, of course, as you can see, we're going to be doing Demon Slayer, and hopefully everyone likes it. I have my silent producer back there, Yoshi. Obviously I'm doing things right because he is just like silent. He's directing everything from behind the shadows. So today we are going to I've been like kind of starting off so I can, speed up the process a little bit. So I hope you guys are cool with that. Maybe when I start getting into it, I'll be actually doing a more of a whatchamacallit, maybe a time lapse or something, and then you guys can really see, maybe do a real detailed one. Lots of times these are just straight out of my crazy mind. I hope all you guys are having a good Sunday today. I am. Well, now that I'm actually drawing for you guys, I mean, I kind of like that. So this is another anime that I kind of started because let's be honest, most of the anime that I start or I watch has to do with my oldest, Megan Perine, which is always like kind of hyping me up, and my son Marco always hyped me up on new stuff, and Dad, you'd like it, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and it ends up being something I like. This was one of them. This is super intense. The animation is just beautiful, man. I mean, this cartoon is, I'm sorry, this anime is gotta be, I think, one of the best visual ones, and it gets pretty scary, in ways. The whole beginning and how this whole thing starts is pretty amazing. I think it is. And obviously, because there's a lot of followers on this thing, man, on this whole Dragon Slayer thing. They had a movie not too long ago where, I mean, this is how big it is. So they had a movie that was kind of the last episode. It's like, how do you do that, man? It just was like really cool. It's like they didn't even like tell you the story or anything. And I think, me personally, I think the story would have been pretty sick to tell because it's a pretty cool story. Now, so those that don't know about this anime, these monsters or demons basically take out his whole family, and they're going to change his sister, and he kind of interrupts that process. So his sister is unique because she is kind of a demon there, And so he has her in this backpack on his back because he is wanting to become a demon slayer to find out how he can kind of cure his sister. So, like I said, the whole thing is just amazing to me. I think um, definitely you should watch it. Now, I started thinking about it. I was thinking, am I ever going to do something that maybe I don't recommend? But I don't know. I don't think so, right? I mean, most of the things that you end up doing are things that you like. So I don't think so. I think I'll be doing everything that I kind of enjoy. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too. Now, most of my drawings, as I say in most of my stuff, this is not, and I repeat, not a tutorial. This is not showing you how to draw. I mean, you can copy or whatever, but this is definitely not that. So what it is just me drawing what I like drawing. And like I said, if you want to follow along, I mean, that's cool, I guess. But I'll be doing a lot of things that, of course, drive you graphic guys out the window because um, I'm using a software, but I really don't even know how to use it. I am just kind of going with the flow and learning kind of as I go. So, I mean, if you got comments on, well, hey, you should try this, that's cool. Um, you know, hopefully you're not too negative on me because, like I said, I'm telling you up front that I am in no way a graphic designer where I know everything that the program does. Just, I don't. So I take my own little shortcuts, and they might not be shortcuts. Sometimes they are long cuts because I don't know kind of what the program can do, and maybe there's an easier way. And that's just what happens, man. That's just the way it is. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm having a blast on doing these. Um, for me, I think it's fun. And like I said, I'm enjoying my time in doing this stuff. Well, hopefully your day today, your Sunday was pretty cool. Mine was pretty cool. I went to what they call a tent party, which is run by some awesome family, and they do it every year where everyone comes over a house that has a pool, and we set up tents and kind of camp the night and swim and have fun. And it definitely is one of the cooler events that I'm able to go to yearly. It definitely is. So I thank out to Cindy and Mac, Ron and Sue for an amazing time. And yeah, like I said, I can't really draw without thinking. Again, I know you guys might, hopefully you don't get tired of hearing it, but without the help from Volume 1, which is my daughter Megan and Josh's podcast, Volume 1, all they talk about is anime and manga. So it's pretty neat. They do readings and all that stuff. And catch you up on what's new, what's popping. Now, I think, if I'm not wrong, my oldest daughter, Megan, has like, I think, over 300 anime series under her belt. She's been watching anime forever, ever since she was a kid. So she has a lot of them, and really knowledgeable, which is cool. You get to, of course, learn a lot. Now, those that already know manga and anime, you definitely watch the show because they cosplay and stuff, and they do a lot of fun things over there at that show. I might eventually be on it, but we'll see. No, I'm just kidding. No, they've actually talked to me about it and things like that, and I think that's going to be a fun thing. So right now, look at that. It's coming out pretty good, right? I think it's coming out good. All right. Now I'm doing this layer first because I don't know any better, and I might be doing different things up front, but like I told you before, I don't know any better. Now the movie was amazing, utterly amazing. I was really, really surprised at how good it was. And like I said, the animation is just top notch. I'm big on, of course, art, right? So for me, it's got to be good for me to enjoy it, Like, The Walking Dead, the first issues of The Walking Dead were phenomenal. And then they changed the artist, and nothing about the new artist. I'm not trying to rag on him or anything. Just wasn't my style. Wasn't my thing. So for me, it kind of was hard for me to get into it. I know that the story was amazing, but it was just for me. I couldn't get into it because I just couldn't. I couldn't get into the art. And sometimes, yeah, I could work through that, and other times, not so much. So, because to me, I think art is art, and you shouldn't apologize for anything. Now, if you're doing, like I said, something for a teacher or something for, that you have to be exact, well, then you got to be exact, right? So, and there's reasons for that. So, they might want to work on perspective or, different things like that. I mean, really, no one's ever asking me for my perspective. Anyway, I'm here all night and telling my dad jokes. All right. And I do laugh at my own jokes, and I think it's just something that I find funny. All right. Well, that's not looking too bad for my first time drawing this kid. All right. Okay. So let's get the color for his hair. It's almost like a reddish brown. So, let's try to get it. Hopefully I do okay. If not, hey, it is what it is, right? Okay. Oh, see, there I go again. Okay. So now we're gonna have to clean up stuff really fast. And like I said before, this is my problem because I actually, instead of creating a new layer, I drew right over the sketch layer. So I have to clean that up. I do apologize for that. What are you apologizing for, Frank? You just made a mistake. I mean, a pretty significant one. I mean, any graphic designer is laughing at you right now. They're laughing. They're going, this kid doesn't even know how to fix a layer. And you are right. You can laugh if you want. And that's totally okay. I am not upset or angry. It's okay. Now, I don't have to clean up everything because I got another cheat. And you'll see that in a minute. But some things I do. The stuff that I want to select and fill, I'm definitely going to have to do. So, because if I select it, it's going to pick up the sketches. And that's no good. It's no good. I want to make it easy. But it wastes time. No? Alright. But what's cool about this whole journey that I'm taking here is it's not only for the art, right? But it also is kind of the whole journey. How much better am I going to be at this program by the end of this journey? Right? I mean, by the end of this journey, you might go, wow, that dude really knows now. He's like on it, like Blue Bonnet. But who knows? Like I said, for me, it's okay. And sometimes when I make this mistake, I don't hate it too much, because if there's stuff that I want to tweak a little bit, I can. If I want to make a line a little thinner, I can. If I want to do things like that, I can. And so I utilize the mistake as I utilize the mistake kind of as a good thing. Kind of looking at the glass half full, right? Or full or not full or double full. I don't know how to say that, but you know the phrase that I'm trying to relate to, or I'm trying to use. So it's funny, if you were here with me right now, you would hear our silent producer sawing some logs back there, and he is a pug, 16 years old, tends to snore a bit. I've been told he mimics me, which I don't believe is true. But he is kind of ripping it up back there. Now our guy, like I said, is 16 years old. 16-year-old pug. He's had a great life. He's still kicking, still eating. Little difficulty walking around, but at that age, you multiply 16 by whatever a dog's age is, 7 years per 1 year, and man, he ain't doing too bad for, 365 years old or whatever he is. All right. I think I am done with that. Now the rest should be sailing away. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Wonder if that would get cut if I'm la-la-laing it. I don't know. But I hope not, because I like that song, but I don't want to get in any trouble or circumstances that has to do with other people's property. All right, there we go. Like I said, I will try to remember next time not to get so happy and draw right on the sketch layer. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's give this a shot. All right, and we're gonna go with. All right. Now I know that what I should do is do a solid color over it and then color over it. I know. But I don't do that. But those are the things that I'm going to be learning, and pretty soon I'll be like busting a move on this stuff, right? And you'll be like, what? He's killing it. What? Hopefully. Now, I don't know, and I hopefully some of you guys can comment. I'm hoping that you like it. But I know that for me, I thought the story was told well. I thought the animation was done really well. You know, for me, it was tough because I come from a land down under. No, I come from a time where there wasn't a lot of, at least in the anime that I watched, Robotech and things of that nature, there wasn't a lot of like the funny things that you see now. You know, you know, and I'm not knocking it, but the funny things that you see now, like the tears and the all that stuff, and the little in between stuff, and I don't even know what it's called. But this one has some of that, of course, but I ended up really liking it. I ended up really enjoying the whole thing. Like I said, the story is just amazing, and it starts off so well and strong, and it's this guy's whole journey, which is crazy, and it's just really good. And him and his sister, I love the sister character, just amazing. Like I said, and they fight some amazing creatures, and I like his training. It just done so well. Um, like I said, the whole show is really good. Now, if you haven't seen it, definitely see it. And it's funny because every time I'm drawing, I'm telling you to go see it. But I mean, hey, that's what we're here for, right? Obviously, you like this character, right? That's why we're doing it. Um, and that's a good thing. The only thing that's funny about it is, and I guess it's an anime, so I shouldn't be that critical of it. But um, it's not critical, but for me, um, for me, it always cracks me up that a kid or somebody um, can have all these different abilities or whatever, right? Um, he can have all these different abilities, which is cool. But then, like, dude, they have like all these like crazy clothes on, and it's like, wow, would you really be able to do that stuff in that in that getup? But they do good. Now it's funny. The awesome thing about this tablet is that it simulates paper. It is a Huanon, and that's why when you listen to me draw, and it almost sounds like I'm drawing on paper, it's just the way that this tablet picks up the pen or the stylet, and it's kind of insane. Uh, I love this tablet since I got it. It's I think 22-inch or something like that, um, which is utterly amazing. But it does really well, and like I said, it simulates the feel of paper, at least for me. You know, and I think, like I said, it's a little expensive. Well, not a little, but it is pretty expensive, but definitely worth it. I mean, definitely worth it. I think if you're in the looking for a tablet, this is one that you will really, really like using. Now, this is the first tablet I've ever gotten. I know I was given for my birthday a tablet, but it was one of the ones that you draw on, but it doesn't, like, it comes onto the computer, right? This is a little bit different. So this is actually where I'm drawing on the tablet, and it is transferring right to your eyes. It's like, wow, what exactly is happening? I have an idea that I'm going to try to do on this one. That's why, if you notice, I haven't messed too much with the sword, because I have a plan, and hopefully my plan comes to fruition. All right. Now, like I said, I just amazed. Like, what was your best, demon or monster that he fought? You know, I mean, mine definitely, hands down, would have to be the girl with dodgeballs. Just really, just something else. Just really good, really good. I think. I don't know. There were so many. The guy with the drums was crazy. That was a crazy one. I mean, yeah. I guess there's too many. There's just too many. But that's why you definitely got to watch it if you haven't seen it yet. You are missing out. Now, I took my own artistic freedom with this, just because I know we could be exact if we wanted to, but in the sake of me just wanting to draw this, remember I told you, it's your drawing. You can do whatever you want, right? So I did whatever I want. All right. Now, in the cartoon, I mean, it's just amazing if you think about this character alone, how detailed this character is, and you have to do what, how many frames per second? Just utterly amazing. Well, I mean, how much that you have to draw this character over and over and over and over again. And I don't know if it's done by computer or how exactly they're doing it now, like Disney was totally different, but I don't know how they're doing it now, honestly. I know that probably there's a lot of people that are watching that know, which is cool. But for me, I don't know how they do it. sometimes things just bug me, and I can step back and maybe deal with it, and sometimes not so much. Sometimes it just bugs me, so I gotta go back and kind of finish what I started. All right. Now I want to do a little bit of shine. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right, just go on this one. Just do a little bit of shine. Just because I like it. I think it brings a little pop to what's going on. Well, right. Alright. Let's go. Alright, now I know I'm trying to start to speed up my pace because we got places to be, things to do, right? Alright, so let us take this, and we need to take that, and I just want to darken a little bit and come in here with this and just kind of give it a little shadow, right? Right. Okay, now we are going to do his pantaloons. Now normally it's a darker black, but I'm just going to excuse me, I'm just going to do a lighter black because I want to be able to still see his pants. And I know I'm going to have that border, and that's okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Now I know to all you, excuse me, to all you graphic designers that are pulling your hair out right now, don't worry. Does it matter how you race the race as long as you finish? Now, in some aspects it does matter because then you're cheating. I understand. But I definitely, doing it more difficult, am not cheating. I am actually just not working as smart as you guys. Right? I mean, that's truth, right? I'm just not doing it as smart as you guys would. Because you would do all that. But then again, I don't know. Would you do all of it? I don't know. I would hope that you would. All right. This is turning out not bad. It's good. It's not good, but it's not bad. All right. Oh, look at our producer. Our silent producer right here. Look at him. He's in the shot. Oh, he's telling me what to do. He's telling me I need to work faster. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're going to be doing the squares, which are a green. Like I said, I always always dug this kid's costume. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I missed a black square. Now I'm doing like a layer underneath. That's why I'm able to go over some of these things and not worry about the lines. Now, of course, there's ways you can select and all that stuff, but I leave that for the professionals. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Now, this is the first time I've ever drawn this character in my style. I've drawn, of course, his sister, but never actually drawn him, which is kind of cool. All right. Like the Muppets say, moving right along. That was my weak interpretation of Kermit the Frog. I know that there's some people out there that can kill the Kermit the Frog impersonation. Now, you guys, some of you guys might not know who Kermit the Frog is. I sometimes forget how old I am, and I tell people things and like younger audiences, and they kind of just give them this puzzling look, like I really don't know what you're talking about, and that's fine. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. See, that's one. You're gonna have to look that up. Those are shows when I was a kid, and we would have all these cartoons on Saturday. That was the time of cartoons. It was on Saturday. So we would get up and watch cartoons, and then after they were done, of course, then we would go outside and play in the street. I know that sounds so crazy, right? I used to play in the street. Are you insane? Football and baseball. There was no Atari, I don't think. Well, it hadn't even come out yet, but it was still cool. Okay. And I made a little boo boo. A little boo boo. That's all I made. Okay. All right. All right. I'm hoping you guys are liking it so far. I am liking the way it's coming out. Okay. All right, here we go. Now let's do this. I need some brown, tell you. There we go. I'm going to use this color. All right. And like I said, in the end, guys, draw what you want to draw. Now, in the end, like my stuff, I could draw a lot of different things. So, I tend to all right. All right, let's back up a little bit. Check out what he looks like. Not bad, not bad. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, I'll work with that. All right. Let me do this and that and this and that. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do this right now. And I hope you guys are liking the way it's coming out. I am pretty happy. There's not many times that I'm not happy on how something comes out. Because I think even if something happens, you could always change it. You could always do your thing to fix it. You know, something that I said over the weekend was I was drawing with some of the family, and I said, in the end, as an artist, even if you mess up, you could always do it again. And then the second time might even be better, and you might like it even better than the first. It's just the way it is sometimes. Okay. Now I'm going to detail him, but I'm not done, of course, because of sword, but we'll get there. I just want to get this kind of completed, and then we can go from there. All right. So everyone's still here, buckled in. Remember, you could speed it up and you could do different things. If you don't want to listen to me yap. Now, like I said, a lot of these things are me. It's just what I do. It's kind of a signature in my stuff for me. I just like it. I like the way it looks. It just gives, to me, it just gives it, you know, a little more depth, a little more detail, you know, stuff in it. I don't know. I've always loved doing these little marks and all the things that I do in a piece. Because, what a... I just solved that problem. Like it. And like I said, I hope you guys, you know, you like drawing or you like just watching people draw. It's pretty amazing to me. I thank everyone that is subscribed. I have 20 subscribers. It's like crazy. You know, I love the fact that people are following me. I love the fact that Volume 1 kind of threw out a shout out to me. You know, and they're big time, right? I mean, compared to me. But that's awesome. I'm glad that the people that are listening to their show might like the stuff that I do. I think it is way cool. And I appreciate it all. You know, sometimes do forgive me because sometimes I'm not the best at social media. I'll be the first one to admit it. But I try. I try my hardest. But sometimes I'm just not fast enough, or I'm just not, you know, I don't know, just not as proficient at it as maybe I should be. Okay. And like I said, I don't know if this will work. I might have to change it to black, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can do what I want to do. And we will see. Now he has a blade that can do amazing things. So his blade can turn to water, right? It has a water attack, which is like crazy. It's way cool. And like I said, how they do the animation in that is just like, just something else. Okay. Now let's just see how this kind of comes out. And hopefully it comes out utterly amazing. Okay, so let's get back into this. I need something a little thinner. Like I said, it's not going to be exactly like the anime because the anime is like ridiculously sick, right? And I'm just seeing how it's coming out. If I like it, we will go with it. But if I don't, we won't. And I know it's like a dragon too, but like I said, I'm just kind of experimenting, running through the things that I would like to do with this. I think it's kind of working, right? It's kind of working. Okay. I think I'm kind of digging it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit lighter blue for a reason. Because I want it to be a little bit lighter. Okay. And then I'm going to go under it. And I want to do. Okay. And okay. No, I can't do that. I'm doing this for a reason. I just don't know it yet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying something. This is what I think would be cool. Because like I said, there's things that I'm going to be trying on the fly that I don't know if it'll work out, right? But we could hope it will. And of course, this is supposed to be the whole water attack thing. But I'm going to do something to it that hopefully will work. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too crusty crabby. Alright. Now sometimes I like way mess up sometimes with the characters because I'm so into it, into the drawing, that sometimes I forget stuff. Sometimes they're like, hey Frank, that's the wrong sword, or hey Frank, he doesn't have a button there. I get it. But in the end, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I'm able to draw for you. And it's so funny because, like, at the tent party I was telling you about, sometimes I'll sit there and draw for the kids, and it's like way cool. They all get to kind of see me draw. I draw a lot of cartoons, fast stuff. Nothing too detailed. Not detailed, but you know what I mean. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Wow, that doesn't look too bad at all. What do you guys think? I think that doesn't look too bad. And I was going to reduce it so you can kind of see through it. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging it. All right, I am now just putting in some detail, but I'm going to be lightening it up. So it's there, but it's not as present. You'll see. Or some of the other stuff. And then I'm going to just lighten that up a little bit. So I kind of have perfect. All right. Now I'm going to do. Okay. So my silent producer back there is telling me that I need to, hurry up and do my thing. I'm almost done. And this is like one of the first times I've actually used like a color outline. I know, pretty surprising, right? But I just don't normally do that. But I'm liking it. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this one. I definitely have. I know I'm not done yet, but I definitely have. Love the way this is coming out. All right. All right. Let's back up a little bit. All right, man. I think that is coming out pretty good. All right. Now, let's do some finishing details. Okay. All right. I don't know if I should do a blue background or keep the red, but I think for now I'll keep the red. I don't want the too much blue, but all right. So everyone knows what time it is now, right? I think so. I think so. So now it is time to sign. All right. I hope that everyone has enjoyed this drawing. I definitely have. Uh, I always have liked this character since I've been watched the anime. Um, I think it's great, and definitely go watch it. Definitely, if you want to learn more about manga and anime, Volume 1 is the place to be, and MF3 Showcase is another place. that you want to be. All right, let's take a look at our silent producer. You can almost hear him. Well, anyway, I thank you guys again for watching. Definitely, this was a fun one. All right, and have a good one. We'll see you soon.